Hey guys, this is Chantelle Taylor. I am coming at you live on this Sunday afternoon. We are going to do a keto, ketone, a low carb, high fat Q&A, and I've got a few questions that have been, coming at me all week long that I've been answering over and over, and so we're going to cover a few of those things. But I also encourage you to ask below any questions you might have about what we do as a family, what I am doing, any questions you might have that you don't have an answer to. I am more than willing to help you find that answer, or I'm gonna send you a resource with some answers that will totally bring you up to speed. So I guess for me, the first question, oh, by the way, if you guys are tuning in live, say hi below. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I would love to say hi and send you guys some shout outs. If you're catching this on the replay, appreciate you guys coming back to watch this. So just drop the number 2 below if you're here on the replay. If you guys are tuning in from somewhere that's not in the Calgary area, I'd love to see where you guys are coming in from. It's always tough when you're doing a live. Is it a good time of day or not? But right now is a great time because I have one child outside with my husband and another one is watching a show, so we've got about 15 minutes of uninterrupted service, hopefully. So I will get started answering questions, and also feel free, like I said, ask some questions below. If you're new to this whole ketogenic conversation, then just feel free to listen along, and if you have questions along the way, we can answer them. So the very first question that I get asked all the time is, how many of these packets of ketones do I drink a day? And I drink 1. There are days that I will drink 2 and phone call. Sorry about that, guys. We just declined those people. It's Sunday. I don't work on Sunday with the phone, guys. Okay, so, changed my settings. Okay, there we go. So, how many packets of ketones do I drink a day? I drink 1. There's days that I will drink 2. If I'm working out super early in the morning, I will have 1 while I work out, and then I may have another one around 2, 3 in the afternoon, and that's just to kind of get me, through to the evening if it's been a strenuous day. So that would be the only time I would have 2. The other times that I have 2 would be last weekend when I was at the Calgary Women's Show. I was there all weekend, so I had more than 1. But honestly, like 1 a day is sufficient. That's like a normal use. So I'm actually gonna have mine now. This is the first opportunity I've had to mix mine up. So I thought that'd be a great question to start off with, is how many of these do I drink a day? Right now, I'm drinking 1 a day. And that has allowed me to sustain my weight for over a year, guys. So that's pretty phenomenal. So yeah, so that is the very first question. How many do I drink a day? 1. The answer is 1. All right. If you guys have questions, feel free to drop the questions below, and I will do my best to answer them as we go along. What I might do is I'm just going to pop this live up on my desktop screen as well so that I can see the comments better. All right. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Is it sunny where you are? Tell me where you guys are tuning in from and what it's like there. I'm just going to share this over to my page and just make sure I can see your guys' comments. Alrighty. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so the next question that I get asked a ton is, what is healthy fat? How can I get healthy fat into my diet? And a lot of people will say to me they don't like avocado. So for me, when I started, I also didn't like avocado. I didn't like the texture. It wasn't for me. I was never a fan of guacamole. So that took me a lot of time. I've actually really fallen in love with avocado now. It's something I really like, but that's taken some time. But if you're struggling with healthy fats, there's a couple options. You can use like high quality butter. There's one called Kerrygold butter. It's really hard to find where I live. You can have that. You can have another product. It is butter that has had like a lot of the dairy removed. I don't know exactly the details on how it works, but it is a high fat, high healthy fat product, and it's called ghee. Ghee. That's a really great option. Another healthy fat that we use every day on the regular, I put this in my coffee, is a 35% whipping cream. That is an amazing healthy fat. So I just put that in my coffee and I drink my coffee with just that cream. Another option is within our product line. With Prove It, we have a product called Cream, which is Kreme. And I am just out of that. I actually just sold my last box the other day. But it is the same as all of our other products, where it comes in a packet like this. It's powder and you add it to your coffee. That product's phenomenal because if you like lattes or anything like that, it'll replicate that for you. It'll give you that sort of fulfillment of having that sweetness in your coffee. And we've just in the last 12 months literally been coming out with so many new flavors of them. We should be getting this week a pumpkin spice cream. So it would be pumpkin spice flavored healthy fat that I can add to my coffee. So that's another option for healthy fat. I think you just have to really like think about, okay, like, am I getting in healthy fats? And if you're not, we can definitely figure out ways to do that for you. And you know, one of the ways that we can do it is actually just adding MCT oils to your food. If you're not familiar with that, I'm not going to say it properly, but it's like medium chain triglycerides or something like that. But what it means is it's healthy fat. It's like really good quality healthy fat. Again, we have a product for that, but you can also find this in the store. Like literally your grocery store will carry it, and you can put it on your salad with salad dressing. You can put it in your scrambled eggs. You can throw it in your smoothie. You could throw some in your ketones. You can like literally use it in any application. You can use it, like you can put it on any food. Like say you cooked up a steak. You could put it on top of your steak. You wouldn't notice it there. It's like you just need maybe a tablespoon worth and you'd be good to go. So there are definitely ways to get healthy fats into your diet, no problem. And we can kind of guide you if you're really struggling with that. I encourage you though, if you like smoothies and you have a hard time getting healthy fats in, throw an avocado in. You will not taste it, but you will get your full healthy fats for the day and it'll be really good. And it actually will thicken your smoothie. So we do that. We make a spinach avocado raspberry smoothie. That's kind of my husband and my go-to. And we put either half or a full avocado in the smoothie depending on the day and depending on if those avocados need to be eaten right now or if they can wait. So those would be my healthy fat options. If you guys have other healthy fat ideas, feel free to drop them below. I'd love to see what you guys are using for healthy fats. So the next question I get asked is what do we eat? I'm a family of 4. I've got 2 little boys and a husband, and what do we eat to live this ketogenic lifestyle? So first off, we eat keto-ish. We are not strict. We don't count like our macros. And that's just because that doesn't really jive with where I'm at right now. Out of the 4 of us, I am doing the majority of the cooking. I'm also doing the majority of the keeping track of what we're doing. So you know, when you look at the whole grand scheme of things, I'm probably the one who's the most low carb, high fat. And that's just because for me, I really function well off that. But it's because my husband works and has the work lunches and stuff, and he's not able to stick to it. And with the kids, again, they do have craft dinner. Like they just had craft dinner for lunch, and they do have those things. And that's part of our normal day to day. So for me, I'm just a little bit more aware of what I'm eating than everybody else. So I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown so you can quickly understand what a day would look like for us. So breakfast, scrambled eggs or hard-boiled eggs with some bacon or sausage, and then sliced up avocado, and then we usually throw in like either tomato or some raspberries or strawberries. Like that's a really great breakfast. And then for lunch, like today we had cut up some cheese, pickles. We did this yesterday too. Some great luncheon meat, salami, which is another great healthy fat, like salamis. Try to find lunch meat that has no nitrates in it. You can either look on the back of the package or ask the person at the deli counter. They'll know what you're talking about. Lettuce wraps or low carb wraps. Salads are great. That's kind of a great lunch for us. I do have, because I work out every day, I will sometimes like for lunch have a bowl of oatmeal and have my heavy whipped cream in there as well. So that's another option if you're not strict keto. Like me, I work out almost every single day. I'm not able to not have those carbs in my system, just that's my body. So I'll have that sometimes. And then for dinner, we like chicken, we like steak, we like pork. We don't really eat fish in our house, so that's kind of out of the question for us, but we love taco salads. We love just having shredded chicken with salad and having avocado on it, cheese, ranch dressing, Caesar dressing. Those are great, again, healthy fat options. Another big thing we've been doing lately is roasting cauliflower, either on its own with some olive oil and a little bit of like a breadcrumb, a low carb breadcrumb, or we will do cauliflower and broccoli, same thing, coated in a really high quality oil, put a little bit of a coating on it, put it in the oven and bake it for like, you can go from 15 minutes to 45 minutes. It doesn't really matter. It's phenomenal. So that is really good. And I think, you know, if you just start being aware of what you're eating instead of worrying about what you're eating, you're going to get further. So in the past, we probably would have been just like, it's easy to make pasta. Like, that's the truth. Like, we just be like, oh, it's great, we'll have a spaghetti night. And we still do that once in a while. Like, there's definitely nights where I'm just like, we need to just get something on the table because we have skating and 1,000 things, or the day just went sideways, and we will do that. But I'm just a lot more aware of like, okay, I'm going to take like a very small amount of the noodles and I'm going to have a ton of the salad or something with it on the side. So, those would be my kind of like thoughts as far as making decisions when you're looking at 2 food options. For instance, I'll give you an example. If you're at a restaurant, okay? If you guys eat out for dinner sometimes, drop the number 3, because that's like real life. Like, who doesn't go to the restaurant once in a while for dinner? So if I'm looking at a menu, so I have a couple options, right? I would like, back in the day, like previously, I would have loved a pasta dish like Alfredo with chicken. That would be like my go-to every single time, but it's not good for me. Like, I know that now. I don't feel good after I have that. So now I go to the salad list. I'll see what their salad options are. If they have a taco salad, I'm in. That's what I'm getting. If they don't have that, I'll look at a cheeseburger, and depending on how many carbs I've had already that day, like I just mentally know how many I've had, I'll either go with the bun or go bunless. Another great option would be like lettuce wraps. I just try to stay away from like where there's on the menu, usually there's like a dinner section, or it'll be, they call it like our specialties. Usually those are high carb, I find. So I like to stick to salads. A steak would be a great option. Chicken breast with veggies would be a great option. You know, if you go to an Italian restaurant and you want to get chicken parm, it's a great option. And if you're really wanting to stay away from the carbs, just see if they can, instead of giving you pasta on the side, see if they can give you some extra roasted veggies or even fresh cut up veggies, something like that. And most places will. Like, people at restaurants are great. And this whole low carb lifestyle isn't new anymore. Like, it's really becoming mainstream. So you're going to have a lot of places that are like, oh yeah, you can have a salad instead of that or whatever. So I think that would kind of wrap up what we eat. Hopefully that wasn't too much information. We try to keep it super simple. We do eat a lot of eggs. We do eat a lot of bacon. Not a lot a day, but over the course of the week, we go through bacon, sausages, lots of salads, lots of avocados. So that probably out of it, all that costs us the most is the avocados. So I do have frozen avocado is another option too to throw in your smoothies if you like smoothies. All right, if you guys have questions, feel free. I'm just rambling here through all the questions I've had come up this week, just from inbox conversations. Okay, so how much water do I drink in a day? So this is a great question, and everybody's going to be different on how much water they are going to personally need to drink in a day. So there's a calculation. It's very simple. I'm going to give you guys simple math. So let's assume you weigh 200 pounds. We'll just go with easy numbers. Okay, let's assume you weigh 200 pounds. How much water do you drink if you weigh 200 pounds? You take 200 pounds and you divide it in half is 100. That's how many ounces of water you need to drink in a day. So if you're 150 pounds, you divide that in half, you need 75 ounces of water. So simple math, okay? Does it have to be perfect? No, a little bit more is always better. But I do encourage you to drink a ton of water if you can, whether you're following the ketogenic lifestyle, paleo, if you're just eating really healthy, if you're not eating healthy, water intake is gonna be huge. Make sure you're hydrated. All right, if you guys already are tracking how much water you're drinking in a day, I'd love to hear how much water you're drinking. Just comment below and tell me, because I think it's really important to share the whole part of being hydrated. Not only is being hydrated gonna help you to, you know, your body to like recoup and feel good and your skin not to be super dried out. But it's great for your brain. It's great for sleeping at night. It's great for not getting sick. Like being hydrated, it just affects your entire body like on a deeper level. Again, I'm not a doctor, but just being hydrated is huge. I was never a big water drinker in the past, and this is something I've had to get used to doing. And since I've been drinking more water, I feel way better. I've noticed too, like I don't have as many lines that I used to have because I drink more water. And honestly, like you just need to be hydrated. Okay, so I got this question actually this morning. Oh, my son's yelling. So this question I got this morning is when somebody goes... Pardon? Okay, I'll be there in 2 minutes, okay? I'm just going live right now, honey. Okay, you want to say hi?
Can you just
I will in 2 minutes. I'll be right there.
Hold this in 0 minutes.
Okay, in 0 minutes, I'll be right there. Okay? So I got asked this question this morning. Okay, come on. Come say hi or you have to go.
Hi.
Okay, hi. Wave. What's your name?
Jason.
Kason. Do you drink ketones?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one do you like?
Sunrise.
The sunrise. Yeah,
Yeah, sunrise.
that's what I have here. Okay, mommy's gonna be quick, okay? I'll be there in a minute. Sorry, guys. Okay, don't play with the mouse, honey. Okay, I don't want you to click on this. So, okay, let's get back to this. So the question I've been getting asked, I got asked specifically today was when they go to the website, somebody goes to the website and they're ready to purchase a box of ketones, they're only seeing individual boxes by flavor. And so they were asking, is there a variety option? There is. So you can get a variety option as just a customer, and it would be orange dream flavor, chocolate swirl flavor, and a max flavor. Or your other option is to do what I do and have this as a business. And in that scenario, you have the ability to buy what's called an experience pack. And an experience pack has a lot more flavors all in one package. So there is a way to get a variety pack. It's just something we would need to discuss and talk about a little further. All right. The next question I get asked... Oh, he's going. The next question I get asked is...
Mommy,
I'll be there in a minute. Okay, I'm coming. All right, the question I get asked next is, of all the different ketone flavors, do they do the same thing? So they'll all put you into ketosis. That's the main goal here, but they do vary a little bit. So this flavor, the Orange Dream, this one has MCT oil, so it's that healthy fat. This one, of all of the products, this is the only one with dairy. So that's how that one works. That one will get you into ketosis in 60 minutes or less. Then they came out with this flavor. It's called Chocolate Swirl. It tastes like a Tootsie Roll, and it is all about gut health. Pre and probiotics, it's all about your gut. And so this one, again, you're going to put you in ketosis in 60 minutes or less, but it just has that little added benefit. As they started developing the products, once they got through those two flavors, they developed the Max. This is the next flavor, Maui Punch. So the Max will actually get you in ketosis a little bit faster, up to, they say it can happen within 30 minutes or less. Now these ones are all the same. So any one of them that says Max, sorry, my stickers cover up the word Max, but you can see where it says Max here. All of those are gonna do the same thing. They're just different flavors. So they're great because, the flavors, I don't have the other one here, but all the flavors are just, what do you like best? Where do you fit in as far as the flavor goes? So like Kason just said, his favorite one is the Sunrise, which is Harvest Sunrise I'm drinking right now. It's like an orange peach cranberry flavor. It's great, but it's gonna do the same thing as this one would do or this one would do. It just depends on what flavor you like. We have another one called Blue Ocean Unleashed. That one has 30% more ketones and 30% more caffeine. That's a great option for a pre-workout. Somebody who just really wants a really quick uptake of ketones, that's going to be the one for you. And the Blue Ocean tastes like pina colada. So that one only comes in the one flavor. And so that one, actually there's another flavor, but I'm not sure if it's coming back. And then other than that, of all the products that are right now available, that's what they do. We do have a new product coming out called Nat. and that will eventually replace all of the products, and it is a naturally fermented ketone. So it's just a little bit better as we grow, as this company develops. Listen, we're only 3 years old. As we get better every single day, every single year, they're just developing better all the time. So that would be the differences of the products. So if you guys have questions, feel free to keep asking them below. I'll get back to them through the course of the day. But I kind of want to just like really be forward and talk to people on the regular about this, because I get asked these questions, and so I think it's really great to discuss these things about the product, because they're what I'm getting asked the most. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Kason, we're going to go change your channel, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.